Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel Consumer Times. Today's topic we will talk about reducing carbon footprint in rail and road transport. Sustainable solutions for a greener future. Please like, share, comment and do not forget to subscribe our channel by clicking subscribe button to motivate us as the world continues to grapple with the challenges posed by climate change. Transportation remains a major contributor to greenhouse gas (GHG) emissions. According to the International Energy Agency (IEA), the transportation sector accounts for nearly 24% of global CO2 emissions from fuel combustion, with road transport contributing the bulk of this figure. Rail transport, while more energy efficient than road transport, still contributes to emissions, albeit to a lesser extent. Reducing the carbon footprint in rail and road transport is, therefore, essential for achieving global climate goals and ensuring a sustainable future. Road transport, which includes cars, buses, trucks, and motorcycles, is responsible for a significant portion of global emissions due to its heavy reliance on fossil fuels, primarily gasoline and diesel. The energy-intensive nature of internal combustion engines, ICEs, traffic congestion, and inefficient driving practices further exacerbate the carbon footprint. Rail transport, though more efficient in terms of energy use per passenger or ton of freight transported, also contributes to GHG emissions. Diesel-powered locomotives still dominate certain rail networks, particularly in countries where electrification is incomplete or underdeveloped. However, electrified trains, especially those powered by renewable energy, offer a much greener. There are several challenges in the journey to reducing carbon emissions in transportation. Some of the major obstacles include, both rail and road transport are heavily reliant on fossil fuels, which are the largest source of carbon emissions. The transition to cleaner energy is slow, and the existing infrastructure is designed for traditional fuel use. The switch to more sustainable options, such as electric vehicles, EVs, and electrified railways, often involves significant upfront costs. Infrastructure for EV charging stations and rail electrification requires substantial investment. Many consumers continue to favor private cars over public transport due to convenience. Changing consumer habits and promoting the use of sustainable alternatives is a challenging but necessary step in reducing emissions. While many governments have introduced policies aimed at reducing emissions, enforcement and regulatory frameworks can be weak. A global, unified effort is required to set stringent emission standards and promote sustainable transportation. Sustainable solutions for reducing carbon footprint are one of the most effective ways to reduce the carbon footprint of both rail and road transport is electrification. This involves transitioning from fossil fuel-powered vehicles and trains to electric ones. EVs are becoming more mainstream as battery technology improves and prices fall. EVs produce zero emissions at the point of use, provided that the electricity used for charging comes from renewable sources such as wind or solar. The adoption of EVs can significantly reduce road transport emissions. Many countries, particularly in Europe and parts of Asia, have already made significant progress in electrifying their rail networks. Electrified railways not only reduce emissions but also offer quieter, more efficient operations. The shift to renewable energy-powered electric trains can drastically cut emissions in the rail sector. Encouraging the use of public transport over private vehicles can substantially reduce the overall carbon footprint of the transportation sector. Governments and urban planners should focus on improving public transport infrastructure. Building reliable, fast, and affordable public transport systems can encourage people to switch from private cars to buses, trains, and trams. Integrating various forms of public transport to create seamless, multimodal networks can further enhance accessibility. Rail is much more energy efficient than road freight for moving large quantities of goods. Promoting rail freight over trucks can reduce emissions and ease road congestion, further lowering the carbon footprint of transportation. While electrification is a crucial step, some segments of road and rail transport, particularly heavy-duty vehicles and freight trains, may not be fully electrified in the near future. In these cases, the adoption of alternative, sustainable fuels can play a significant role. Biofuels, Sustainable biofuels, produced from organic materials like plant waste and algae, can reduce the carbon intensity of transport. Biofuels can be used in existing internal combustion engines, making them an attractive option for reducing emissions without the need for significant infrastructure changes. Hydrogen-powered vehicles and trains offer a clean, zero-emission alternative to traditional fossil fuels. Hydrogen fuel cells generate electricity through a chemical reaction, emitting only water vapor as a byproduct. While hydrogen technology is still in its early stages, it holds significant potential for reducing emissions in both road and rail transport. Technological advancements can enhance the energy efficiency of vehicles and trains, thereby reducing their carbon footprint. Governments can introduce stricter fuel efficiency standards for vehicles, encouraging manufacturers to produce more fuel-efficient models. Modern engines with higher fuel efficiency, lighter materials, and improved aerodynamics can help reduce fuel consumption. In rail transport, energy recovery systems such as regenerative braking, which captures and stores energy that would otherwise be lost as heat during braking, can significantly improve efficiency. These systems are already being implemented in some modern trains. Traffic congestion is a major cause of inefficiency in road transport, leading to higher emissions. Smart mobility solutions, including intelligent traffic management systems, can optimize the flow of vehicles and reduce idling time, thus cutting emissions. The use of connected vehicles that communicate with each other and traffic infrastructure can help in avoiding congestion, reducing accidents, and improving fuel efficiency. These systems can manage traffic flow, optimize routes, and promote car-sharing services, reducing the overall number of vehicles on the road. The concept of smart cities involves integrating technology into urban infrastructure to promote sustainability. This includes the use of sensors and data analytics to manage traffic, monitor air quality, and ensure the efficient use of resources. Promoting a shift in behavior and implementing supportive policies are essential for reducing the carbon footprint in transport. Governments can offer incentives such as tax breaks, subsidies, and reduced tolls for using electric vehicles, public transport, or bicycles. This will encourage more people and businesses to opt for sustainable transportation options, creating walkable cities and developing infrastructure for cycling and public transport can reduce reliance on cars. Urban planning plays a key role in reducing transportation emissions by designing cities where people can live closer to their workplaces, reducing the need for long commutes. Carbon pricing and emissions trading, introducing carbon pricing mechanisms, such as emissions trading systems or carbon taxes, can push companies and individuals to reduce their carbon footprints. This can promote innovation and investment in cleaner technologies within the transport sector. Reducing the carbon footprint in rail and road transport is not just an environmental necessity, but also a socio-economic imperative. The transition to sustainable transportation will require a combination of technological innovation, infrastructure development, government intervention, and public participation. By adopting electric vehicles, promoting public transport, improving fuel efficiency, and embracing smart mobility solutions, we can create a greener, more sustainable future for generations to come. Collaboration between governments, industries, and consumers will be key in accelerating this transition and achieving meaningful reductions in transportation-related emissions. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to comment, which are very valuable to us. Please like. Please do not forget press subscribe button to motivate us.